Now, I feel like everybody has been misunderstood in their lifetime. And in this video, I'm just gonna get straight to the point, why that is and why that might not be your fault. And to be honest, all you gotta just realize is that we're all humans. We all do stupid things. We all do dumb situations. We're all irritating. It's a part of life. And what I want to address is that being misunderstood, it's annoying. It's annoying because when you're misunderstood, you can't really get your point across to the other person because, all of us have different POVs. Now, there's many times when we've been misunderstood when they've assumed that we've done something wrong, even though we haven't. And when you're just acting a certain type of way in front of them, but they don't really see that type of image in you when you're alone or when you're with a different person, when you having that different type of conversation with somebody. Now, that's obviously the second option that I have. I have a really good friend at school that I don't really talk to in school. Well, I don't really talk to him in school, but we only talk when it's important, and he's a really genuine person. And we always come to each other for support. Just being real with each other, because that's what friends do. They be real with each other. Now we will joke. We will joke sometimes. We will joke sometimes, but it's the genuine thought process when we're alone, and when it's that type of feeling of it's that it just feels right. It's in the moment. It's not in the moment, but it's in the moment. It's the perfect time to express each other's feelings. So yeah, what's a shout out to that person? You feel me? So let me get back to the point. But yeah, honestly, I'll give you an example. It's not really an example, but it's just based on what I've experienced. Sometimes I'll with other friends I'll joke about banter and all this. I still do with my closest friend, but if I'm being honest, is that if we ever get into a situation when it's a boasting, it's either a boasting, ego, arrogant, or type of this conversation or whatever, generally my thought process is I'll be real with you. Sometimes my thought process is just trying to win the conversation, but realistically is that they don't see the part of me where I'm actually trying to become a better person. Now, I'm not saying that this guy thinks I'm trying to I lost my chain of thought for make him feel bad for him, or I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad for me. It's just my way of seeing it. And to be honest, I can't really get them to see it. Because why? Because they're not really emotional, intelligent, and I just feel like the energy that they give off isn't really gonna, if I say all these stuff to them, I don't think they're really gonna listen to it. Because this is really good at life advice that I actually give to them. They think I just know this off the dome. I mean, this is currently off the dome. I'm not reading a script, but it's based on my confidence. It's based on how I approach people, how I view people, how I view people's behaviors in certain type of ways. So shout out to myself for that. And that's also when we get misunderstood, when we see things but we don't really know how to speak about it. But the thing is, people are so quick to judge, because when you see something and then you speak about it, some people can go oh no, you just bluffing or something. We're not bluffing. I can promise you that we are not bluffing. It's the thing is, when people see something, you're gonna have to see their side or point of view. If you want to say it like that, you gotta see their point of view of things. You don't just try to scrutinize and flame them just because they see a different perspective of the world than you do. That's not how it works. That's just come across as rude, So show more love to people, and plus, if you're really being mean to that person, it's clear that you just don't have love for yourself. You don't love yourself. It's because, you know why? You're not doing things for yourself. So when you're not doing things for yourself, you see that people are doing stuff for themselves, but you want to hate on that, and then you want to bring them down. But the thing is, nowadays people have some people have some not good mindsets, and people do have some really good mindsets. But the thing is, what I want to share with you is that when you have that type of good mindset, and when people are trying to throw you off, you're gonna have to counteract that and just take it in a lesson on how they are approaching you. Because now that you're seeing that the way they're acting is trying to influence you to like stop doing those things that you love, for example, like basketball, when you miss a shot, they are trying to get you aggravated or feel some type of way, because not everything is going, like, they're trying to get every little bit of reaction out of you. And that also comes with emotional intelligence. You just gotta hold that fire in you, whether it's sadness, anger. I can't lie. People do. I gotta explain this to everybody as well. People do say that you're a man, you can't cry. Are we serious? Are we actually being thorough? Because we are human. We are human. We act the way we are because we are built in different environments, and we are, it's how we've been taught. But the thing is that I feel like it also counteracts with social media. Social media tells you all this stuff to, like self-improvement. Now, don't get me wrong, self-improvement can be a really good part of your life. But the thing is that they're saying like becoming a better person, you have to forget this, and then for example, forget socializing, going ghost and then doing this. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I can't go and go. Sometimes you do gotta go ghost for a little bit. I'll be so real, but think about it. You're going ghost, right? For let's say 5 months, and when you go ghost, you leave people behind, and you're doing things for yourself. Now, that's the one good thing. Keep that in mind. That's the one good thing. Now, we got a positive side and a negative side. Positive side, I just negative side. Positive side, I just said. Negative is that you're being selfish. Now, the reason for that is that you don't know how people feel about you. People can, they can love you, they can hate you, they can feel sad about you, they can feel any certain type of way about you. It's like let me give you an example. Let's say in school you're going to your last or final lesson, right? And then your friend has to tie your shoe, right? And you're just walking away. You walked away like it's nothing. Now, I can't lie, it might be a mistake. It might be, before he was probably walking right next to you or behind you. But the thing is that they want to be, I know some of you might have heard this definition before, because I said it many times before as well. You want to be seen, and they want to be seen, and they want to be heard. Now, what I mean by that is that they want to be seen and they want to be heard. And the thing is, they are constantly rushing. They want you to see. They want support. They want your gratitude. They want to see you. They want to see you, because why? Because they are a big influence on you. They're a big influence on you, and that's what people don't really get nowadays. Is that people can be really like a big influence on each other. That's why we hang out with the people, you know, at break time, you know, going out. And I can't like don't get me wrong, like whoever you hang out with is, you know, a representation of you. You're the representation of you when you hang out with those people. And if you know that's bad for you, got a lot to think about. You got a lot to think about. I can't even adjust this light. Sorry guys, sorry, my bad. It's because I can't, like, don't want to mess up the camera quality. But if there's a positive, then there is a chance that you might even succeed further in your life or future, you know. And that's another thing that people misunderstand you about, you know. There you can be misunderstood when you're in the wrong group. Because I even hate saying this myself, because I've even had this like a long time ago. Like I was in the wrong group, you know. I was hanging around people that I didn't wanna be around with, and it just made me feel like vulnerable. It made me feel some type of way. But the thing is that if I don't leave that group, if I don't leave this group, the emotions that I'm gonna experience are just gonna expand. Because you want to be with people. And honestly, I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna say on here, like I feel really lonely. Like, I'm genuinely, I really feel lonely. And you know, it's hard to talk to people. You know, I find it really hard for, like, you know, just to communicate with people. You know, I communicate with people really well, but, you know, my own struggle is that, like, you know, starting a conversation from the blue, and I find that quite hard, and I'm working on that, you know, and that's what me and my friend are trying to do. We're trying to, you know, meet new people this year. It's not even this year, but, you know, just in general throughout our lives, we're trying to meet new people. Because we only got each other, realistically. Like, I am so grateful that I found only one person, to even like have these conversations with as well. Literally, I'm happy to even have this conversation with you. You know, I'm your friend. I'm telling you my problems. Now, I want you to tell my problems, whether it's in the comments, whether it's in my DMs, whether it's in my Instagram, wherever it's on, communicate with me. I'm happy to hear it. You know, I'm patient. I can understand your point of view. I want to know what you're coming from. Now, I don't mean it like that, but if you have stuff that you want to talk about, just realize that there is sometimes people there, and even if there aren't people there, who do you got? That's not a rhetorical question. Who do you have? Answer that question. You got yourself. You got yourself. Now, I'm not saying that's all that matters, but you do have yourself. And I feel like that's what people are misconception, is that right? Yeah, misconcepting, is that they have themselves and they need to value themselves more, and that will come in a different video. All that loneliness stuff will come in a different video. And when you value yourself, you start to do more stuff with yourself, you know, eat good, go to the gym, talk to people, bang out push-ups, like literally when your food is in the microwave. I even do that. I even do that. Because why? Because, you know, I'm not stopping the grind. What's stopping me? So, say that all to say is that at the beginning, I'm going to keep it a circular structure, is that being misunderstood is okay. You know, if you feel misunderstood, talk to somebody about it. And if you can't talk to somebody about it, write it down. And if you can't write it down, think about it. And if you can't think about it, then I don't know. But all seriousness, please do talk to someone if you feel, misunderstood. Because I still do have this. I still do feel misunderstood. Where, even in my school year, people will be thinking that, I've been doing this content creation for money, when I really just want to express my feelings to, just like people and even my friends. But even though some of us don't really have friends, I only have one true friend, and I'm willing to share those connections with people, but they not really give me the same type of energy. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, I say that I was saying, take care of yourself, make sure you're eating good, make sure you're doing things for yourself, make sure you come across nice, make sure you come across as, just be a good representation of yourself, be a good example, set a good example, hold that door for that person when they're walking through the corridor, smile at that person when you see them, text that person, text that girl, text that boy. Anyways, appreciate you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.